Alright boys, here today, I have some quick reminders for you. I also have some things to just let you know that you should be prepared for, things you should start saving, and just a little bit of info that I wanted to go and compile into one video. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, let's jump into it, let's talk about it. Now remember, there's multiple events currently active on Global. There's the Hawk event, there's that other event with the crab, you have to go beat that for the cosmetic pieces. That's all here. But there's something that I forgot, and I want to see if you forgot this too. I've been so caught up with Slime that I didn't even realize they released, and you should buy them, they're pretty worth it, but depends on your gem count and how it's going to go for you. Let me show them to you. So just remember, we have Mael out on Global right now, yeah? There's also this. So Melly and, Diane, they both got their newest set of costumes. This is Trainer Melly, by the way. And I completely forgot this existed until today. And I'm like, oh no, I have to buy this because I'm trying to build Trainer Melly. And then again, if you consider it, this may never release again for like a while. And then you don't have his 5th headpiece, it really could happen at this point. They also have really cool cut-ins, so like as you ultimate and that happens, it does play with that. And if you do this one, it actually has a really cool one as well. It looks like that. So both of these costumes are very well done, and they are 4 Fez units, right? And usually it's always worth it to buy these exclusive ones because there's a high chance they don't return for a good amount of time. For example, if you think about it, those are limited time, but Escanor's Christmas ones, they return once a year. If you look at Lost Vein Meliodas, same way. His rotate every 7 months, 6 months. We see them every other 2 Fezes. So if you go 2 Fezes, then the next Fez after that, that's how it goes. So they usually take a while to return, and for these 2 very good units, these may be the option, these may be pretty good to pick up. There's an option there, right? But, yeah, Slime coming soon. Is it worth it now, right? These will come back. Slime may not come back for how long, okay? With the reruns in this game, you can expect that to be like a year or 2 before Slime ever, sees the light of day on Grand Cross. Remember, that is the case. So, fully up to you if you actually want to buy these, but they do exist. That's like my job to warn you that they are here. Also, Fez King has his in the Hawk Pass loyalty. If you want to go and buy that, I highly recommend you do so. This won't leave for a good amount of time. Our next Hawk Pass hasn't even started yet, where we get, I think it's Skadi, right? So we haven't gotten that yet, but this does exist also. Whenever you want to buy it, you can. We did lose the Festival Gother one. That is now gone. We still have these 2. So if you want to buy this one, I highly recommend it with Hawk Pass loyalty points. These 2 also exist, which this is like a almost must buy if you want to build out Trainer Melly, but up to you. With Slime coming out soon, you only got 4 days left on each of these. Depending on your gem counts, it doesn't really matter. Also, a quick PSA that is pretty important for Slime, the same way these costumes are for gems, one of the costumes for each of the characters, one for Shuna and one for Rimuru, are for gems. Those are the SSR variants of the costumes, and they will be 60 gems each. That means if you're summoning on the banner and you want to get them to full potential, people will be buying those costumes. That means you need to also, and that's 120 gems altogether if you want to cop both of those, which means your final gem total is 600 plus 120, that is 720. Let's say you use the 2 free multis and you cut that down. Yes, it's less, but just realize that is the entire breakdown of it, because those costumes exist. Just like these, they exist as well. So just put that in your gem count as well. And then if you have to lose out on these for those, that's the case. So this does exist also. The Artifact Wish Draw will be ending soon, and I highly recommend you go take care of it. It's a very easy event. You literally go and play through the regular content, and then you go and summon on this. That's all you gotta do. You can also pick up 15 from the coin shop for a high amount of gold SSR coins. I recommend you do that as well if you are missing out on some of these cards, because making this set will help you in the long run, and these are limited time. Who knows when we get an Artifact Wish Draw again. So while it's here, use it. A very fun and a very good event in my opinion. Just go and take care of it. It's super simple. And yes, this is what I'm referring to over here. This cost, 2 each, so it's 15 altogether you can buy. That means you spend 30 for this. So it is pretty pricey. Yes, but it's still worth it. This is highly worth it. Go and buy these as soon as possible. You have the ability to get them from story. You have the ability to get them from the crab boss. I think altogether you can accumulate about a little less than 30 or somewhat like 30 of the crystals. So it isn't that bad. Go and again play through the event, finish it, get all those artifact cards that you are missing. Hopefully you were only missing a few of them and you really only had to summon for a few of them. And if that is the case, you got most of them. Otherwise, if you were just like you didn't have any of them, you most likely filled up half sets. Again, I do recommend while you're doing it, try to fill up a set as soon as possible. That is the best way to do it so you can get the entire bonus. Otherwise, you're missing out on all of that. But yes, again, buy these ASAP. They're here and they're really, really worth it. If you need the scraps for Hawk also, that exists, so you can trade in for those. It's not bad, but if you are missing out, do it. Also, go and beat him and just get your costumes and then clear out the exchange shop. Very simple, just go do it. Then there is, in fact, also this that I wanted to mention. In case you missed it, I already mentioned this in a video when I first recorded the patch notes on it. But yes, they did go and actually add Green Sariel to the guaranteed SSR ticket banner. What does that mean? Red Sarmiel, that one that is currently a banner on Global, will most likely reach this banner in somewhat time. It will be some time. I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm going to actually go check the dates to alert you of when, but it is happening, right? So with Sariel, we all were like, okay, this is going to happen at some point. When is that date? It ended up taking about, I'll say, 2 months. It really did. It was about 2 months from getting Sariel to it actually releasing. You could say a little bit more than that because he dropped, Sariel dropped around when Trainer Melee dropped, which was like at the end of, you could say January, and now we are in May. So it's been some time, yeah? But it will happen. Yes, we will get Red Sarmiel on this banner. So that means go and save these tickets as much as you can. As many tickets as you have. Currently, I have 14 on JP. You also want to kind of save these ones. I think it's this one, yeah, for the Goddess Race banner. And see if you can pull Sariel on there, or Charmiel. Both are very good units. And remember, the more copies you have, the better that Grace does in PvP, which it is a pretty good idea to start saving these tickets. So just so you know, I've been flexing it in like my comment section for a little bit now, how many tickets I have. But yes, I have 95 tickets. I have been saving for centuries, okay? I will be able to hopefully 1/6 one of them, okay? That's my entire goal here. But yes, I have 95 tickets. I highly recommend you start saving. I have 66 of these and I have 80 of these. So again, be like me, start hoarding these because it's great to do. And when they do actually drop, right? So when we see Red Charmiel, most likely we'll see like, adult Sariel. So then we'll save for adult Sariel. And then what's going to happen is we're going to be stuck in an endless cycle of continuously saving SSR tickets and never summoning until one day when, I don't know, at some point it should happen. But overall, when Red Sarmiel drops, that is the time to go and summon and spend these tickets. So highly recommend while you are getting them. You're going to be getting some soon in the mail. Whenever you get those gift codes, whenever Global decides to drop them, you get tickets there. There's so many different locations to get these tickets as you play through story, as you get new content. So remember, while you're getting them, save them. Don't immediately spend them just because Sariel is there. Wait for Red Sarmiel, then summon while both are there, so you at least have a chance to pull 2 units out of this 50-unit turd banner, right? So that's a quick PSA there. Lastly, I am yet to do this as well, but yeah, this exists. Go and beat Twiggo and the other 3. You get 35 gems this week. Just do it. Make sure you are done with it. And yeah, it's a 1-week final boss. Again, I recommend you start today so you can clear out the exchange shop fully because it's a daily one, right? So you have to go each day and then exchange your stuff. So just go and do it while it's here. Finish it up. It's super simple. And other than that, that's the entire video. Just wanted to go over the last chance for those costumes and just talk about, start saving your tickets now because yes, Red Tarmiel should approach that banner in 2 months. So while you have these time, go and save, I guess. So peace out, enjoy. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have fun and stay safe.